So this video is about how to use the drip campaign system. So you'll know if you have drip campaign if you mouse over your drip campaign or your campaign builder tab and see the drip campaign tab. If you don't see that, you'll need to send in a request to support@iFoundAgent to have us turn that on. So when I click into drip campaign, I get this drip campaign builder. Looks similar to what our campaign builder looks like, but different for sure. Contacts, add new contact works exactly the same as the campaign builder admin or the campaign builder system. So you click in, you can add a contact in here. I'm actually not going to add a contact in here at this point because you do that in this, goes over that pretty in depth in the campaign builder series, the video series. But I can refer to someone in here. So I can pull somebody up if I want. And notice it's going to me from me as the agent. And then there's different templates I can pick. And we're going to get into all of these templates, or we're going to get into a few templates that you have out of, when you first set up the system, and then making additional templates, editing templates. We're going to get into all of that with this video. So stay tuned. So I can select one and I'll pick homeowner tip of the month. If I open up and look at show possible steps, so the homeowner tip of the month works off of different months. So you actually have to start the campaign on the appropriate month. And today's May, we're in May right now. So I want to make sure I send out the May tip of the month in May, because these are dated and they're written in such a way that they're appropriate for the month that they're in. Some of them refer to the holidays, Halloween, Thanksgiving, happy holidays, stuff like that. Happy New Year. So these all have different sort of seasonal messages along with the tip. So you want to make sure that you start this at the appropriate step number. And then for here, you just name it, unlike the campaign builder where there's something for the consumer to look at when they get to your website. This isn't something they see in the website because they're not coming to the website. This is just the drip campaign system is all about straight up emails going to the consumer from the email templates that we put together. We'll get to that in a little bit. But the campaign title, Stauffer drip or tip of the month. So this is just something for me so I can tell what it is in the contact record in case I need to stop it or want to stop it. Start date is now or today. You could pick June as the start date, or this, if you wanted to go to June, so you'd be starting on the June. I could change this to June 1st and send it out at 8 a.m. So I could do it that way as well. So either way it works. You either send it out now and it just takes the date and time for today, and that's when it starts. Or, this might be appropriate for the beginning of the month. So you always send it out on the first of the month. Default header, signature, footer, exactly the same as what's in the campaign builder. You could set up a different type of content. You could set up a different type of drip or a header to be used, just like you can in the campaign builder. You don't have to use the default header. You could make different types of headers, and that's explained in the content or campaign builder admin setup. So I'm not going to go into that in this video, but it's the same concept, same with signature and footer. And then I just click save campaign. Now, for the sake of the demo, I'm going to change this back to send now and go back to today's date and send it again. So I want to actually show you what it looks like. So there it is. June home reminder from Dale Stauffer. If you have questions about home value or listings, please call me. This is the default header message that I change from time to time. And then this is the actual message. June is a great month to wash windows. But who thinks it's fun? Why not make it a fun time with the entire family? The water fight while cleaning. So I made that up, put that in there. You're welcome to edit these, and we'll get into that here shortly about where to edit those and how to edit those. But that's just something I made up so we had something to give you. And then the other June one, I'll get it on June 1st at 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock, whenever I send it out. So that's the quick and dirty. The caution I have about the June or about the month specific is they run out at the end. So all of these homeowner tips that are month specific, they literally do stop at the end of the year. Okay. And you guys, if you look at yours probably stops in January or in December. So if you look, you'll see yours stops in December. This will run from, if you set it up now and go to the end of the year, it'll stop in December and you have to start it over. It won't roll back. So the way you avoid it stopping is you can go add more to the back end of this to keep it going. So that's what you want to do for expanding this so that it runs. Now you can do, I have 2 Januaries. Here's a January and here's a January. It's the same tip of the month. So I could literally write January homeowner tip of the month, and I could write year 2. So I put out a different message for the second year for somebody. And then maybe on the third year, I go back to the original one so that it's not always the same content every year. So I could flip it around. You get to create it the way you want once you understand how the system works. So this is how to set up a drip campaign with a template that's already put into place. Here's the reminder text 3 months. If you look at it, mine says reminder text 3 months. And the way this is set up is this sends me a text to my phone from the system that every 3 months it sends me a reminder to call this particular person. And it provides their phone number. So it's the whole message. Call such and such, and here's their phone number. And that could be a text, right? So it's just a reminder text, reach out to such and such, and here's the phone number. And I think we even put their email for you so that you don't even have to think about it if you don't want to. You just set them up and they get sent to you in the morning, and you'll just get, a bunch of communications from us saying call, or you can set it up to, stagger them to come. Like if you want to do it, you just stagger them to come to you at different times of the day. Okay, because you can set this to come at any time also. So let's go into the drip templates themselves. So when I go into drip templates, let's go into the month specific one. So if you guys want to follow along or go do this in your computer as well, but I'm going to mouse over homeowner tip of the month and click edit. And then here's the actual scheduling of what you're going to send. So these are emails, these are texts to you, and then this is the interval from the previous action. I can add more and I can delete and I can move them around. Okay, this one's specific. So let's just say I wanted to add another one here for March. So I would click this green button, go over here and look for March. There's March. And I'm not going to put in a reminder text at this point, but I put in 1 month. And so that's the next month covered. So if you're going to fill in the blanks from your December, you would do what I just did. Start here, add a month, do December, 1 month, move to the next one. Now, let's just say this runs out and I want to put a reminder in that says, hey, this campaign is over. So one of the things that we built is a reminder text. You guys may have to set this up on your own, but I have a restart content drip campaign button or reminder. So the way I set this one up is this one goes I set this up to go out 1 day after the last drip. So this is a note that says, and we'll go look at what this content says so you can see it, but it says restart content drip campaign for the consumer and which drip campaign it was. So that's how I set that up. And then once you modify this, you just come up and click update template. Now, if I go back to my drip campaign and go down and look at possible steps, oh, I have to select the time, month specific. And then if I go down, now you can see it says March, I put in March, restart drip campaign. So a day after it ends, I get a note that says, hey, go restart this campaign. So I'll stop here and ask questions.
Yeah, so when you get the reminder, you just go in there and add them, right? Add more.
No, so let's just say it ended, right? You would come back in and go Dale, Diane, because that's the one it was. And then you would, and now it's going to stop in March, right?
Right.
So I would come back in here, pick this, and then this is it's already blown through January and February.
Yeah. So
I would go step 3, and it's going to, well, actually, we've already done March too. So this would be step 4. Okay. And then it would restart back in, it would restart next month in April.
Automatically.
Well, I'd have to change my date here to April 1st.
Right.
Right. So, and let's just say it's June 1st. So I'd have to go to June 1st, change this time to 8 a.m. So let's just say let's just pretend this is May. So I would change this to step 5. And this would be sending out step 6 because we're going to send it out June 1st, right?
Okay.
But this says May, so I'm getting this text the day after the end of the campaign. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, and do you save it or?
Well, if I'm redoing this, yeah, I would come down and hit.
Okay. Yeah, all right, all right. That makes sense.
Yep. So we just edited drip templates. Let's go into email templates because the email templates are what that's what you use to build the drip templates. So let's go into email templates. And right here I scroll down, there's my February homeowner tip of the month. So if I edit this, there it is. Hi, such and such. Have you replaced your smoke detector batteries yet? Right? Then it's a great idea to do this around Valentine's Day for the ones you love. I just wrote it, made it a little catchy. You're more than welcome to change this. It's your system. But the skeleton's there for you to do it. You can use this as is or change it. Don't put your signature in here. Don't put a date in here because the dates are not timeless. The whole point of this was to make it timeless so you turn it on, set it, and forget it. And then restart it when you need to restart it. Okay?
Okay.
Couple of things. I'm using what's called a merge tag. So these merge tags pull the contact's name out of the database. And when this is sent, it slips their name in here to construct the email. Same thing for home reminder from agent name. That's me. That'd be you. So you can either change this. You could hard code this for yourself, like hard type it, or leave it to pull in the agent name or team name. and then hi. And this one you can't change unless you just put a comma, because then it's not reusable for everybody. Okay. That's with editing the template. And these aren't set up like the search campaign where you can actually edit the content on a case-by-case basis. We haven't set that up. That might be a feature we add as we get more people using the drip campaign system.
Okay.
Also, it's assigned to the email template type drip email. You want to leave this alone. This is what lets it show up in the drip campaign, feature, so that you can select it as something that you want to email out. So you have to make sure that this stays as a drip email. And if you're going to make a new one, like I can add a new email template. So if I open that up, I can make a whole new one. It'll be blank. You just want to make sure it's in the drip email system, or it's designated as a drip email. Okay. So if you're going to make a new one, like this one's February. Let's say you wanted to make a another February, right? So you could do this. Well, you could just. Oh, yeah. So the example is, well, here's February homeowner tip of the month. So I would say February year 2 homeowner tip. Geez, come on, fingers. And then email subject, February. Okay, so I could do that. And then hi or hello. And then I'm going to add in my merge tag. So contact first name, comma, Happy Valentine's Day. Month. Hope it's a good one. Have you checked and or replaced or smoke detector and CO2 detector batteries lately? Okay. So there's number 2. I've assigned it to drip email, boom, add template. Okay. So that one's ready to roll. I could go add that to my month specific for February year 2. Got it? Other email templates. Let's look at the reminder texts. So I have a couple of them in here. Reminder text, call my wife. I think that's a funny one. Anyways, here's reminder or restart content drip campaign. This is one you guys don't have. I don't think you have this one. So here's what I put: restart content drip campaign for first name, last name. So I just have this restart content drip campaign. You could be sending them 2 or 3 different drip campaigns. So you don't necessarily know. You just have to go into their record and check it out. If you wanted to get to the point where you said restart month specific, month specific, homeowner drip campaign. Now you know which one it is. Go restart it. I think that's making it that's a lot of work to do all of those and set them all up. I think it's sufficient to just go restart content drip campaign for Dale Stauffer, and you go and look at Dale Stauffer's record and look what content drip campaign is not running anymore, and you just then oh, okay, I got to go restart the month specific. Other email templates, happy anniversary home buying. This was in a drip email, but I could set up happy anniversary home buying reminder text. So it sends me a text to say, hey, this is the anniversary of their home buying. Send them a text or call, reach out to them and say hello. So that would be what, there are some examples of how you can use the reminder system to help you remember to do different things. And again, you can edit any of these as you see fit. So here's Happy Homebuying Anniversary. That's a drip email. And set it up and turn it on. And then this one, you could do, I have this one set up as a drip template, Happy Homebuying Anniversary. And I have this set up to send an email and a text, and I have it set up for 3 years and a day.
Okay.
Right. So this one I could do 10 years if I wanted. And then I don't have to remember to put them in my calendar. I just get a text on whenever, hey, call them. So it kind of keeps my calendar free for scheduling appointments. And this can be coming in and I can just remember to do it when it comes in. So that was the whole point, was to make the calendaring of your life less and give you a reminder on a text to do something. Any
That's
questions?
a good idea because, well, like I'll do cards for the whole year based on last year, but I could put everybody new as I sold them, and it would be a lot easier, I think.
Yeah, you don't have to do cards if you don't want to.
But at least if I had a reminder, I do happy anniversary cards to, every year, but for home buying, but it would be nice to have a reminder to myself to make sure I got those out.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be a good one. You could say mail blah, blah, blah's anniversary card.
Right. Okay.
Then, oh, got to go get it, put a stamp on it and send it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's lots of different ways you could use this to help you do things.
So this is going to do it 3 times for 3 years in a row, the way you have it set up, right? For the happy anniversary.
Yeah. So when you set this up for somebody, so let me go drip campaign. So Dale and Diane. And then I come down, happy home buying anniversary. If I'm starting it on the first step, I don't need to change this.
Right.
So the non-time specific, you just start on step 1.
Okay.
Then I come in here and I say Stauffer home buying anniversary. Now, we bought our house on August 20th. So send it at 8 o'clock. Okay. So now they're going to get the email on August 20th, 22. And I'm going to get a text on August 2022 that says, hey, happy anniversary, blah, 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 and contact such and such. Ruth, in your case, you may want a 4-day or a 5-day lead time.
Right.
Right. So that it shows up before the anniversary.
Right.
So what you could do in that case, come down here to the drip templates. And happy anniversary. You could do something like, I'm going to add one here that's a reminder text. home buyer or reminder text here, right? You could
Mhm.
make one up that says happy anniversary reminder, mail, like mail happy anniversary reminder text or something, right?
Okay, okay,
And then you would want to start this. This is going to say 1 day,
oh, gotcha,
all right? But now I'm going to move it.
okay,
And it changes to campaign start. Okay. So now notice how it swapped these up. So now you want to give yourself a 5-day lead time.
mm-hmm.
So this goes out in the mail their anniversary
Mm-hmm.
card. And then the campaign actually starts on whenever. So
Okay,
you'd have to have this set up correctly to go out 5 days before the anniversary.
Right,
They
right.
would get this right on time.
okay,
Or if you don't mind sending it a couple of days after
yeah, or before, yeah,
or before, like,
it's fine. I figure the week of is good enough,
yeah, how essential is it that they get it on the day in the mail
yeah,
versus a couple of days after? So you could
Right.
just leave it like that, 1 day after reminder text. I mean, this could even be, yeah, 1 day after mail card.
So Dale, the way you got it set up though, you got 3 years. So you're going to get one August 20th, 2022. You're automatically going to get one 23 and 24, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to do a couple more, right?
Yeah.
So I would just go do Happy Homebuying Anniversary. There's the email. Do it again. Happy anniversary email. This is my restart, so I'm not going to send one because that's coming to me a day after. And then this would be a reminder text. Reminder text. Save. Now I've just built out 2 more years.
You technically then, the way you got it set up, they're going to receive one every year for 5 years. You don't have to do anything until the restart
Correct.
text comes in. Okay.
That's all I have for now.